Welcome back to Couch KINversations. In case you missed last week's episode, not last week's, I'm so sorry. In case you missed the last episode, our first episode, please go watch it. We are your hosts. Please introduce yourselves.
Hey guys, my name is Willy. Also go by Nanaki.
Hey guys, my name is Tutter. If you guys don't know Tutter, you are uncultured. I will put a clip.
Yeah.
It is Tutter the mouse.
I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, that's
My bad.
foul.
Willy's uneducated.
You need to be educated.
I work a full-time job, y'all. I got, what are they called? Oompa Loompa.
You got Oompa Loompas, babe.
Okay. I got employees. I run a business. Sorry. Okay, go ahead, Carmen.
Hi, I am Carmen. Let me know if you need. No, you can't say that.
Need what?
Need a flight?
Let me know if you want to ride.
Yeah, I was getting there.
Let me know if you need a ride to campus. I can take you really quick. Today we're gonna have our incredible KiWe cords on, so let's get them on right now. I'm a little stressed.
Don't be.
No, you're good.
You got it.
You're good. All right.
Let's do a breathing exercise to begin. Ready? Inhale. Hold. Oh. My bad. Exhale.
I'm feeling good.
All right.
Not exhale
Perfect.
that hard.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Carmen's
Let's start.
spitting part 2.
No!
Okay. And we're back with our KiWe cords. Can you please introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Kirsten. I use she, her pronouns, and today I am a sriracha bottle.
Hi, my name is Grace. I use she, her pronouns, and today I'm a jack-o'-lantern.
Oh,
Love it.
applause.
First applause is it.
Yeah. Awesome. So in the spirit of Halloween, we wanted to ask some questions. Like, what is your favorite Halloween movie?
I don't know, actually. I feel like I don't watch a lot of Halloween movies. I liked Hotel Transylvania when we watched it. That was a good one.
Was that the first time you watched it?
It was. I also just don't watch a lot of movies.
Shout out to Kineplex.
So good.
I like Casper.
Ooh, I love Casper.
I feel like you can watch it like when you're little. Or
It's
when you're
really
old.
cute.
Yeah.
It's really cute. What about you guys?
Should we answer too? Oh.
Yeah. Coraline. Like, I used to watch that movie like so many times. I know a lot of the lines in the movie now.
Coraline. I love Coraline.
So good.
I don't know. Do you have one?
I don't, like Halloween movie. I really like horror movies. Why was I silenced right now? Willy's not happy about that. I like a lot of horror movies. My favorite horror movies, like I really like Get Out. I like Us.
Get Out.
Good, but
Yeah.
those ones if they count as Halloween movies.
No, yeah. I love horror movies too, I will say. If not horror, I love Hocus Pocus. That's a really good
never
one.
seen it either.
Yeah, me
You
neither.
haven't?
Yeah, I haven't either.
We should watch it.
Have you seen it? Oh, okay. All right.
It's a fun movie. So, more Halloween things. What is your favorite Halloween candy? Do you have like one that you've got as a kid that you were like, oh my god?
Twix.
I love Twix.
Oh.
Me too.
Yeah.
I love a good Twix. What about
I'm
you?
a Kit Kat fan.
Oh, yeah.
Classic, but very good.
Do you eat it like who does that? Khloe Kardashian?
It was Courtney. You eat the chocolate down each side.
Oh, where you eat all the edges first.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, she
okay.
eats the
Yeah.
edges first.
That's weird as fuck. That's weird.
Have you not tried it before?
No.
Have you?
Oh.
You should.
No.
Willy's not happy about that.
Willy counter
We're
2.
talking about chocolate then.
No, yeah, I love a good Kit Kat, but I will say, agree with the Twix. I love Twix.
I'm like a fuzzy peach person. Like so good, but no one hands them out. I find
Oh,
that,
yeah. No, yeah.
they're rare.
They're a treat.
I'm allergic to nuts, which cuts out like so many Halloween
yeah.
candies. As a kid, like I would have my whole bag, and my parents would like separate them, and then they would take all of them. Wait, they would take all the ones with nuts in them.
Were they
And then I'd be left with like other
told you
ones.
you were allergic to nuts? Maybe they were
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm
doing
saying, to
that.
get the food candy.
Yeah.
There's no way. But out of the ones I could eat, Arrow,
Okay.
Oh, Arrow's
okay.
good. The regular or the mint
Yeah.
one? Have you tried-
regular.
Mint arrows.
Mint
Have,
is
have you not
crazy.
tried those?
No.
It's good.
Is that yours? Your favorite?
Oh.
No, it's not my favorite. I love a good Sour Patch Kid.
Oh yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into our conversation now. Tell us a little bit about what is KiWe.
Yeah, for sure. So KiWe is one of the committees within the KUS, and it is our wellness and mental health advocacy committee. So we focus a lot on helping kinners, just improve their mental health and their well-being through little things. I mean, our scope is like fairly small, but we do like yoga and like monthly movements. We have some really exciting like cooking events coming up. So just like little things to, brighten kinners' days.
So we want to know more about like why you guys got involved into KiWe and KUS.
So last year, Grace and I actually joined KiWe together. We were like, okay, I'll join one and you join one. So we applied, really liked it, and then that's why we're back as Chords this year. I feel like I met a lot of new people who I wouldn't have otherwise met, and got to like be on the other side of events instead of like attending them. Now I was planning them, and it was super exciting and fun. So yeah.
I love it.
What was your favorite KiWe event from last year?
Yeah.
Shake It Off with KiWe, 100%. I went to that class and I actually joined dance classes because of it.
I love it.
So I was like talking
I
about
saw
it.
that.
Yeah, so it was a very formative event in my life.
So cute. She's a great dancer.
She's so good.
Speaking of events, like something you're looking forward to this year and in your role?
You want to talk about cooking classes?
Definitely cooking with KiWe. We're doing it in person this year, which I am like so excited about. I've been excited about for like so long.
What will be cooking?
So exciting.
What's on the menu?
Yeah,
what's on the menu,
What
guys?
do you want to cook? We were talking
Willy
about
wants to
this.
make chocolate cake. I got some thumbs up, Willy. It sounds inappropriate. Yeah, Mr. Wonka. Anyways, I'm just stop talking about myself in general.
Do you have anything that you wanted to like so far cook for the Cooking with KiWe? Like something you really want to do, but you know.
I went to the UBC cooking club thing, and we made a kimbap, and it was really good.
They have a cooking club?
Yeah,
Yeah.
UBC cooking club.
Guys, I'm in the cooking club now.
Oh, nice.
Really? Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't even know we had a cooking club.
Did you join for making the pumpkin risotto?
That sounds so good.
That.
Pumpkin risotto.
Anyways, I think she was asking us, Nanaki, so
all right.
we'll come back to
Right,
that.
right.
I would love to make pasta. I like making
I love
pasta. Maybe like sushi. Like I think something that's
Yeah.
very easy for every person to make their own.
I know
Yeah.
we were talking about like stir fry, something that you can like just pick like
that's
different
fun.
ingredients in your fridge and like use them up.
Yeah.
And then there isn't like tight like restrictions on like you need tomatoes or you
Yeah.
need like whatever.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love it.
Like I was the only one that caught that. That was so funny.
So tell us a little bit about what is Wellness Wednesday.
Wellness Wednesday is a monthly post that goes out the first week of every single month. Our committee helps put together a post about a different mental illness or disorder, and it just talks about what it is, what symptoms can look like, so that other people can help like identify or provide support for people, and then also resources. And yeah, we hope to just with that educate kin students with what mental illnesses and disorders could look like, just so they can help support other people. Do you have anything to add?
Great.
No, I think that was perfect.
What was last month's Wellness Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, so our post last month was talking about what is Wellness Wednesday, what is mental health, and what are different mental illnesses. So it was more of an overview setting up the rest of the year.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Awesome. You did mention how like one of KiWe's goals is to like destigmatize mental health. How would you think like Wellness Wednesday works to do that?
Yeah, so I noticed a lot that our generation is awesome about talking about mental health. I think that is something that's super cool
sure.
about us. But we're kind of finding that sometimes in the conversation about mental health, sometimes we're talking about the wrong things or using the wrong language, and that can be further stigmatizing to the mental health conversation.
Yeah.
And so through Wellness Wednesday, we want to give people the right language to use when engaging in that dialect around mental health. And so, yeah, that's kind of how we hope to destigmatize it.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Definitely. Like I feel like if people are talking about like, oh, like that's giving me PTSD, and they like, don't actually
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
PTSD, or like, oh, like I just had a panic attack, and then it was just like they were worked up for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like being educated, knowing what you're talking about a little bit, not
Yeah.
just throwing words out. Like, be cautious of what you're saying.
Yeah, because like our language can have such an impact, and what we engage in can have such an impact, and so just helping people realize that, because sometimes people just aren't aware, which is like no one's fault.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just working towards that.
And can we find this on the KOS Instagram, or where do you post these?
Yes, they're always posted on the KUS Instagram.
Okay, great.
Awesome.
So you're talking about using correct language. So how would that benefit a conversation using correct language?
So I feel like definitely a way we could go about that is not, like we mentioned earlier, being so almost nonchalant about the language that we use, because then someone who actually has that mental illness or disorder could feel like that their symptoms aren't like matching what people are talking about, and it could make them feel like the space isn't like welcome enough for them to share what they're going through, just because it might be so different than what like symptoms maybe in like our casual everyday language, as opposed to an actual like diagnosed version of what it could be.
Yeah, just really focusing on like creating space for people who actually do struggle with those things. And that's not to say like, oh, if you don't actually have a diagnosis, like don't talk about your mental health. Like, no, everyone should be talking about their mental health. And I think it also helps people take mental health more seriously, because it just emphasizes how serious and you know how much something can actually like really affect a person when we create that space.
We're talking about something like kind of serious, but dressed so ridiculously.
I know, I can't.
So stupid.
So you guys did say about like talking about perceptions and how that changes the way we view mental disorder. How would you say that like enhances or like changes stereotypes in a way for people that are struggling with it?
I think when we use the incorrect language, we set expectations for a mental disorder or a mental illness by people who do not experience that mental illness or disorder, and therefore the expectations are incorrect. And so I know like one that always comes to mind is when people like they'll just get distracted, or they'll like see a squirrel and they'll be like, oh my god, that's so ADHD.
Yeah.
And like, that doesn't encompass like the host of other things that come with something like ADHD, and it just kind of like undermines it, and it sets an unfair expectation. And then another thing is when people, I know Kirsten was talking about like when you say you have a panic attack and your panic attack's like a 1 second like like I have it,
Like you're just living life actually.
Like that's just life. It's also like if I see Kirsten go and do that, and then she goes on with her day and functions normally, and then I go have like an actual panic attack and I can't function, I'm like, well, Kirsten functioned, like I should be able to. And so people with these disorders and illnesses are being forced to live up to standards of how to live with this that are being set by people who don't have them.
Also, like you said, with like, oh, you see a squirrel and somebody's like, oh, it's so ADHD, like that is just like the most like common, I feel like, part that people want to talk about is like getting distracted. Like everybody's human, you're gonna get distracted.
Exactly.
That's just like being a regular person. So I feel like it's like very harmful to like throw in a whole mental disorder to like correlate with just living
some
life.
random.
That's the other thing too. I feel like so many times it just links it with just one symptom, and there's like often like even with ADHD, there's such a big like broad spectrum of what the symptoms are, and they can appear differently in different people. And I just want to add that one in.
So true. So true. Willy like it.
No. That one out of context.
So how can using correct language benefit people that do experience mental health illnesses and disorders?
So I think it could definitely open the door for people who might have been like deterred from seeking help to go actually get that help. And then would also create a space like in like work, school, or even home for just people to actually recognize that they are going through this and they do have an actual disorder. As opposed to just, oh, like everybody like has ADHD or everybody's like a little OCD sometimes. And I think it definitely just makes it more of a serious thing as it should be, as opposed to just being so casual. And then that way those people just feel more seen and heard, and also recognized in the spaces that they're.
It's like way less invalidating. Is that a word?
Yes.
It's like not invalidating.
Because like if everyone has depression or everyone has anxiety, people aren't going to be like, well, everyone has it, like I'm not going to get help. They're not going to seek help. But if it's like, oh no, I actually struggle with this, like I actually need to get help, you know what we were talking about, it just increases how serious people perceive it.
No, for sure.
Also, like, not a KiWe Corp, but I'm gonna throw this in there. I feel like it's really hard, but try not to like compare yourself to other people. Like comparison is a thief of joy. Even if somebody else like,
You should make that into a saying.
Thanks, Grace.
Welcome, Willy.
But yeah, comparison is a thief of joy. So like whatever somebody else is dealing with, whether that's kind of their own journey. Like if they're experiencing things, you don't know if that's true or not. Like focus on yourself. If you're feeling one way, like you gotta like take care of yourself first and take that seriously.
Yeah. Like also people experience things differently. Like you don't have to experience the same things other people do and like disregard it because I don't experience the same thing as this other person who has like anxiety or depression or whatever, so I don't have it, or like it's like not serious for me because it's not as serious as this other person. Like it is definitely something you should be, caring for yourself, because it's something that you don't just disregard and throw up in the air.
Exactly.
For sure.
Yeah, my parents are like super supportive of mental health and everything. And my mom will always make the comparison. She's like, if you go into the ER and you have like a broken wrist and like someone else is like dying or something, like just because that your injury is like better than them, it doesn't mean that you don't need help. It doesn't mean you should go home like with your broken arm. Like just because your experiences aren't as severe does not mean that they're not valid or anything like
Still
that.
gotta fix that arm.
Still deserving of support
Your voice is
and help.
important. Exactly.
Regardless of like the severity that you think your condition is.
Yeah. For
And
sure.
I think like when we use the correct language, we do also open space for people who need help but maybe don't have like a diagnosis. Because it's like, I don't actually have anxiety, and that's okay, and I still deserve like self-care, and I still deserve things like that. So in the end, like using correct language benefits everyone.
We talk a lot about correct language. Are there like examples of correct language? Like what should we be saying instead, or should we just like refrain from?
Don't talk about mental health.
Shut up.
I think Kirsten was kind of talking about this, but using a word of a disorder to like attach it to just one symptom, or just to like call yourself so something because of one thing you did. So like, I'm so OCD, I'm so ADHD. Like,
just like I'm so distracted.
or like,
oh my god,
Or
do you
like
know?
I'm very organized. Like, I like things in their place.
Or I'm so stressed out, freaking out right now.
Like, do you know when Khloe Kardashian like rearranged her whole house, did like her pantry, and then she did like the cookie jar, and everyone went crazy over that, and she's like, I think I have like OCD, and like her whole family like threw it around, and it was just like, does she not?
That's just like, so crazy because she got like an insane influence. Like just be like tossing things around as wild.
I remember that.
And like we don't want to scare people and like have a checklist. Like we don't have a checklist of things you can and can't say. Like that's not the point. It's just to kind of increase awareness of the impact your language can have. And just like pause and think, oh hey, like am I actually this? Am I actually that? Like and what are my words contributing to the space?
Or like if you do like happen to say, oh my gosh, like I'm so like OCD, just like you can go back and acknowledge it after the fact that like, okay, I did say this, I'm human, I make mistakes too. And just being self-aware and making sure that you recognize it even in the moment or after the fact, I think is also super important.
Exactly.
Because like things are gonna happen, like you're not always gonna be like by the book every single time you say something. Especially I feel like because it's so casual when people talk about mental health.
This reminds me of like, I don't know, with me and my friends, like we're so bad, but like sometimes we're so bad. I feel like whenever we talk about things, like I don't know, like sometimes we'll be like, bro, like I'm literally gonna kill myself, and then we're like, wait, JK, didn't mean that. Like, but it's just like so easy to let things like slip out. Like I said that way too much. I'm only human after all.
That's our song.
Can't stop singing.
So I think what your committee does has such a big impact on students. So for our viewers to learn more, how can you support friends and family, and where can we find these resources that you promote in your committee?
There are resources linked on the KUS website. But if you feel like those are like inefficient or you have more questions, definitely feel free to email us. I think they'll put it in right here. And then if you feel like it's just too scary reaching out to new people, totally get it. You can always talk to friends and family.
Yeah, and in terms of like supporting friends and family, I once asked my friend, and I don't know why it was so simple, but it like really hit home. I was like asking her, I was like she was going through a time, and I was like how can I support you? And she was like don't just say like, oh, you're there for me, like be there for me. Like when people are like, oh, I'm here for you if you need, well then be there for me because I need you right now. And so like sometimes I'll just like, I don't know, like show up to friends' house, like if I know like they're really going through a time, like showing up with the things they need, or just being like, hey, I am here for you, like let's get coffee. Like, instead of just saying, because if someone told me like, hey, I'm there for you if you need me, I'm not reaching out. Like that
for sure.
I don't like to like ask for help, so that if is just kind of like, you know?
Yeah.
So just like actually showing up for people
Yeah.
and like actually,
I also think it's totally okay to just ask, like, what can I do? Like,
Yeah.
what can I do to
Exactly.
help? You tell me.
Exactly.
yeah, just like giving people more options to respond instead of just like reach out if you need, because sometimes people don't do that.
Yeah.
I think everyone has like a different way that they want to reach out or like a different way to cope with something. So
Yeah.
communicating is a big tool in that.
Definitely ask. It's better than just tiptoeing around and like, oh,
Yeah.
like I wonder if like I should do this or like say this. Like just ask the person. At the end of the day, they're still like your friend. They're still the same person who you've probably known for a while.
Yeah. It also might be good to like open up more conversation because like they might not know if that's okay within you two. So for you to ask, like, oh, thank goodness, like now let me spill.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, like what are some ways that you guys like to de-stress? I know you have some things that you want to share.
I love going for walks. Like I feel like it's so basic, but like
Hot girl
if
walks.
I'm in a bad mood, like I'm walking. Like
They
I'm
help. They help.
I just keep going.
Yeah.
Hanging out with friends. Like
Yeah.
I think sometimes it's so hard to get out of the house when you're feeling down. You're like, I just want to stay inside.
Yeah.
But it always makes you feel better.
Yeah.
Like so just seeing friends and being with people and doing hobbies and things you enjoy, like anything that's gonna take your mind off of things.
Yeah.
One of the best pieces of advice I ever got was if you're not gonna study, like just don't try to study.
Yes.
And so if you're feeling stressed from school and you're like not actually gonna
Learn.
Wait a
minute. Take a grain of salt. But like if you're just gonna sit there and just feel stressed about what you're not doing, then just get up and go do something that's
That's really good
Yeah.
advice.
Exactly.
That's really good.
Yeah. Love it.
Or you could come to some KiWe events. I'm gonna shamelessly plug. We do monthly movement events, so like yoga, dancing, Pilates, and then some informal events where you can just come hang out with friends, play games, eat some snacks. Yeah, come to KiWe events.
They're so fun. And we will all be there.
We will all be there. We will show up.
Me personally, I like to de-stress and take care of my mental health in 2 different ways. Number 1, making chocolate. Number 2, listen to music. Who doesn't love to listen to music? Right.
I know you do.
Right. Yeah.
Nanaki's a DJ, by the way.
Book me, please.
She'll show up in a Willy Wonka costume.
Wonka let the DJ. Anyways, so that's gonna take us straight into our little game for today. We're gonna be doing a song association challenge game.
It's going to be the podcast coordinators against Carson and Grace, the KiWe chords, and we're going to be playing song associations. We're going to be given a different word, and then we're going to have to find a song that has that word in it with our team. So we're going to get started.
Round 1. Izzy
Don't drop
versus
your laptop.
Kirsten.
Love never knew what I was missing. If you don't know Keisha Cole, by the way.
I knew once we start kissing, I found.
That's actually crazy. I actually thought that's
a concert right here.
because that's always what the first word is.
It was beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rihanna.
Thank you.
Let's go on. Go our team.
Okay.
Carmen versus Grace.
Let's go, guys.
Mr. Blue Sky, please tell me why.
What song is that?
What song is that?
Mr. Blue Skies, please tell
Okay, you singing it again isn't gonna make us know the song.
Mr. Blue Skies. Mr. Blue Sky, please.
Yeah, one more time. We'll get it this time.
Wait, sing it again, Carmen.
Mr.
Oh, yeah. It's ringing bells now.
The Electric Lights one?
Yeah!
Good one.
It's a song, guys. I'm not making it up.
I know this part.
Okay. 2-0, guys. You gotta pick it up. Okay, it's Nanaki and
Oh
no.
Kirsten.
Don't be scared. It's Willy. Sorry. Okay. I can buy myself flowers. I can't do it. What's up?
Write my name in the sand.
Talk to myself for hours.
Kirsten started singing something.
Yeah, what were you singing?
What were you gonna sing?
I should have bought you flowers.
Oh, yeah.
And held your
hand.
Should have gave you all my.
Whoa.
I'm trying to harmonize.
That was really good. I got the chills.
I also DJ and sing.
I really good.
Okay, so like 2.5 Maybe it's your concert on Friday.
What'd you sing?
Okay, I'm ready. Go. Can you?
I was doing. Wait, look at elbow. One kiss is all it takes. Fall in love with me. You know the dance that Dua Lipa does? Yeah.
Aren't you getting the other side?
Don't eat.
Okay,
Right,
it's Carmen and Kristen.
You're beautiful.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you're beautiful.
You don't make you beautiful.
You're beautiful.
Okay, no, that's a Kirsten, because you didn't say nothing.
Yeah, you didn't sing it on time.
You still don't know what you're trying to say.
You're beautiful. It's true.
Actually, it's an original by Carmen.
So true.
No, it's a song.
So we're all
She doesn't even know it. Carmen doesn't even know what song she was singing.
Anyways, Audrey, who does that
Okay.
point go to?
Definitely Kirsten. Definitely Kirsten.
Okay,
Even I get that. I even give it to you.
Okay, you get it.
Got this.
Is it too late now to say sorry?
Getting there, getting there. Well done, well done.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I let you win, because y'all were losing, so just trying to make it even. Fair playing field.
Oh, it's me. It's me.
And Kirsten.
Yeah. Night changes, you're only getting older, baby. And I've been thinking about you lately. Does it ever drive you crazy?
Damn!
That's a song
Great
effect.
song. Carmen, you ready?
Yes.
Carmen and Grace.
My heart will go on. I'm near, far, wherever you are. I believe that my heart will go on.
You know what Carmen does? She just says the word first. Buy her some time to sing the song.
Heart.
Near.
I'm just trying to sign.
Don't you have to sing the lyrics? Like the words?
Now we know. Now we know. It's only fair.
I just glitched a bit.
I'm gonna try the next time.
Okay. Yeah. It's magic, you know. Never believe it's not so. It's magic.
Kiwi. Okay, I don't know.
I think I got that.
You know, the first one that came in my head was that song "Rude" by Magic. Like, why you gotta be so rude? That's one, and then I was like, that doesn't actually have the song in it. Anyways,
That was great.
I got
No tears left to cry. So picking it up. Okay, I don't know. There's one more.
You didn't really sing it, to be so honest. Grace went, I got no tears left to cry. And then kept going. Yeah, we could tell.
I forgot the tune. Okay.
Okay, we're ready.
Happy 3 years anniversary to Positions.
Today?
I think yesterday. Love that album. Sorry. Okay.
Hot and cold, you're getting
It is.
Okay, I
So
don't know.
hot in. So hot in here. So hot in.
All right, so that concludes our game and our interview with KiWe. Thank you guys so much for being here. Your committee is incredible, and if you want to learn more about them, you can go on the KUS website and reach out to them. What you do is fantastic, so thank you for being here.
So how can we reach you guys?
Yeah, so you can reach out to me on my Instagram, which is @grace.scoutin.
And you can reach out to me on my Instagram @kirsten.woo. And then again, if you also have any more questions and you don't reach out to us on Instagram, feel free to reach out to us on email @kus.wellness.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming. And because we love you, Willy has a gift. That sounds so crazy.
Willy's gift.
Lollipop. Lollipop for you. For you.
Oh, thank you. Oh my god.
You get a lollipop.
Thanks, Willy.
You're welcome. You're Willy welcome. Sorry.
Thanks, podcast, for having us.
Thank
You're
you.
so welcome.
Bye.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Special thanks to our KiWe Chords for joining us today. Don't forget to watch our first episode, which is already out, and follow all of our social medias on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok,
And others.
This is your
Kintertainers
signing off.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Love.
Don't look at me like that.
Stand up. There we go. Now you're like an avatar. Like on Among Us.
Oh, it's like a little. Yeah.
Yeah, that's more accurate. You're
Wait,
right.
sorry, that was really like enthusiastic.
Yes! Sims!
I hope we don't put that in.
Does anybody